So off we go again.
South Africa can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Byrne did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard. Nicely spread.
Cafu. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Time and again they are repelled. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's been caught napping! Chance! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Kvaratskhelia. He's under a lot of pressure there. Chelsea have a free kick. João Neves. Swung over. Now it's Yilmaz. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Picked out brilliantly. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Gyökeres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Terrific effort! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a tidy finish. And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Gyökeres. Gyökeres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now this could... Tries a shot! That's another chance! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Substitutions taking place.
South Africa choosing to make the first change. Chelsea with the lead. Oh, that is a nice touch.
South Africa really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Chelsea clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He won't be happy with that one. And he's been shifted off it. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. He's found a way through. Great, and the finish! And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Gyökeres gets it away. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Impressive jump! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Looking for options for movement.
Chelsea nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now is this the final assault? Neymar. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And right near the end, we have parity. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Neymar. Shot could be on. Big chance! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
South Africa found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this. But has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back? That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
On the road outside the stadium.
So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
South Africa really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. and congratulations to them.
So just time for me.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide. Is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field.
Big chance! Superb from Rizal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or over-hit it? Perfection.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Pass is just off target. Yamal. Beckham. He has found the way. Can he finish? Lampard. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement. It's Inzaghi! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's ambitious. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adams.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's had it nicked away. He's in a great position here.
Van der Vaart really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's managed to get free. Aimed at the far side. Adams gets it away. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now that looks a decent ball. Foot in. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. He's seen that early. Used the set.
And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris
Van der Vaart! Outstanding by Van der Vaart! A finish right from the top draw.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Yamal. Van der Vaart.
Chance, surely!
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
It's gone for a throw-in. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Mbappe, he's going for goal!
It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Showing good feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. They played right into his path. That's a simple one for the keeper. And this is Inzaghi. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now, can they get him away? Well read. Nice interception. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Xavi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's lofted through here. Spread neatly. Rizal. Oh, that's nice. Applies the finish! Superb from Rizal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Le numéro 67.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Nice bit of trickery. And he's whipped it across. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. No, that was never going to make it. That's an imaginative pass. He won't be happy with that one. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Mesdames et messieurs, un petit message pour vous signaler l'affichage d'informations sur la rotation des bus autour du stade sur l'écran géant.
Here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Xavi Alonso. Van der Vaart. Dani Olmo. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Rijkaard. That's going wide left. Costa Curta. That's Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's come to nothing.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Lampard, Adams gets over and intercepts.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rizal. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Attention, changement.
South Africa choosing to make the first change. Rizal gets into a good position. Lampard aims beyond the defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. Crosses it in here. South Africa still have the cards to affect this game. Bebeto. And Bebeto! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bebeto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Xavi Alonso. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. And he's picked it up out wide. That's tidy. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Short changes him with that pass. Bebeto. Dani Olmo. That's been cut out, well played. Bebeto. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That is good alertness. Lampard. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And it's Rijkaard. Inzaghi has got himself a free kick. Rizal. Tries one from range. Oh, he's done it! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Le numéro
Nice
23,
interception, well timed.
Sylvestre. À leur place, le numéro
Knocks
5,
it into space.
le numéro 7,
In by Messi.
Neymar. Le numéro
Shoots!
22,
And it's in! It could be a lifeline! Two more needed!
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
South Africa may be down, but not out just yet. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for a runner. But they've got it again. Great vision. Rizal wants to run onto this. Ah, he's given it away. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. South Africa present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This further to improve their cause.
That is some save from Khan!
Very nicely done. Rizal. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi, the pressing's intense,
Il y aura
and it's
4
paid off.
minutes de temps
It's a pretty
additionnel.
loose pass. Neymar. Cafu. Rizal is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. 4 extra minutes added on. Kukchu. Timber. And that could set him on his way. Well, that's an excellent interception. Bebeto. And that's it. South Africa perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous
How would you
demander de
summarise
souhaiter
what
un
we've seen
excellent
today then, Jim?
anniversaire au gardien du
One-sided
stade.
and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Van der Vaart. And here's Baggio. That is a brilliant interception. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. And he is dashing away. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Somewhat off target. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative. Oh,
Chance! Played with speed from back to front. And the pass is intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Back when it goes. Chance for a shot! That is wonderful from Rijkaard. He's got himself an absolute peach. And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Quarter of an hour played. Gerrard. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Beckham. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that is expertly dealt with. And now the breakaway. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this an opportunity to pull level. Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Hazard. Driven in. Oh, great leap! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Tacho is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's found support out wide. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Very nicely done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Van der Vaart. Beckham. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Baggio! And a neat finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
South Africa are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Messi. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
South Africa looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Neymar. He has found a way through.
Neymar clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone?
Shoots! And he hits the net!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
After 41 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
South Africa go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Beckham. No way through. Can he get on the end of this?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Azar. Adams gets over and intercepts. Now it's Yamal in with the challenge. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
South Africa largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go again. Simeone. Oh, Red, nice interception. Serves up across. No, that's been intercepted. Beckham. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Looking for options for movement. Azar. Gerrard. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. And this is Roberto Baggio.
Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has 2. It's starting to look like a done deal now. That pass has been well intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Lovely feet.
Takes a shot!
And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, we expected better, and so did...
And Messi!
And somehow he's managed to miss it.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Looking to play him in. And he's cut it out.
South Africa are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Rijkaard threads one in. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Azar. Gerrard. Oh, he's burst through. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Lamine Yamal surely had to know.
Roberto Baggio!
Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, that's well spotted. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rice. Gerrard. He is through here.
Oh, great chance! And the shot!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
South Africa against Monaco.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his
And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright.
That's put paid to the danger.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
And here's Beckham. Can he spark a counter here? And he's had it nicked away. No way through. That has been cut short. Neymar. Good ball, good take. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. It's Bebeto.
Shot, surely!
Gerrard. Juve. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Gerrard. Great vision. Cafu makes the interception. South Africa are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Makalele kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's cut it out. Juve. Lovely pass, but can he get there? They're urging him.
Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Monaco have the chance to go the other way. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through.
Header!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pass somewhat off target. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good-looking ball. That's tidy.
Shapes to shoot!
Now, who's going to be first to this? No goals as yet. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's another throw. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
South Africa have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And this is De Bruyne. Serginho. Makalele. It's a good ball out wide. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He goes for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's been won straight back. Beckham. Beckham! That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Now it's Mbappe. Belletti. Tries to play it through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's there to get it away. It's their second corner of the game. And he can thump it away. Monaco are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Diouf. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Defending of the desperate variety. Played out towards the right wing. Now this could be a chance. He is through here.
Real chance!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Gerrard. Cafu. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's a good ball. Neymar. It's a sharp pass. De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. Right, look, Mbappe. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. South Africa really could have done without this. The major moment in the game. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The goal scorer for Monaco, number 10, Neymar.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So let's get the ball rolling.
South Africa really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on every...
And Bebeto! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 17.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Mbappe. And he's... Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Rijkaard joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
Taken back almost at once. It's a searching pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
He's found a way through. And here's the chance to counter. Bebeto. Threads one in. And this is Neymar.
And the shot! Oh, crossbar!
Played in. Oh, well played, well played.
South Africa have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And he cuts out the supply. Gently done. And here's De Bruyne. Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. South Africa present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A big, deep breath.
Goal! Monaco!
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Monaco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a pretty loose pass. South Africa can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, well played. Neymar. South Africa are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well read, nice interception. Neymar. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And Messi!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, good spread. Nicely weighted ball. That has not gone well.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. Xavi. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Bebeto. Pinches it off him. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Now it's Bebeto. That's been cut out, well played.
South Africa really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward. And
There's the shot!
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Rijkaard gets across and deals with it. And he's picked out the run. Oh, look at the great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
3 minutes at a time.
Rijkaard. Oh, that's well spotted.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That is good alertness. Dani Olmo. And the number on the board is 3. Cafu. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's that. South Africa perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. South Africa really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
I'd like to draw
Well,
your
they were up
attention to the
against it,
screen
but
right now.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So we're up and running.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position. He leaps for it! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Neymar scooting forward. And he's managed to get free. Very nicely done.
Oh, super ball. Chance!
It's their first effort on goal.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Getting up there! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Jupe. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Out of play for a throw. That's a throw. Beckham. Oh, it's Bebeto. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ronaldinho gets a good foot in there. Adams gets over and intercepts. Now it's Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Neymar picks it up out wide. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Bebeto. Just eases him off the ball. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely worked.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's been caught on, and a chance! It's there! And South Africa take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender.
It's Neymar! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Messi. Mbappe! Goal! Into the lead once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
South Africa have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Tries to... Gets his head on it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe wants to run onto this. He is through here. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Messi really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this.
Ronaldinho! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neymar, and that is expertly dealt with. And the finish! He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Beckham. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's going wide left. Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Neymar. It's a searching pass, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, strongly challenged there. That has not gone well. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and agree.
South Africa claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3.
Substitutions taking place.
So right back into the action. Can he get on the end of this? Messi, looking for the run. Aims beyond the... And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
South Africa really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Juke. Quality ball. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now, can they get him away? Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Towering header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ronaldinho! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Cafu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Juke. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Shot, surely! In he goes again! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Bebeto. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Bebeto showing good feet. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is good alertness. Oh, good-looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Now, chance for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
South Africa, palpably stronger, better, superior. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Surely he can't miss! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Mbappe. Oh, what has happened here? Gerrard. Oh, it's Bebeto. And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Oh, that's a key interception. Into the channel. Where it came from. And the shot! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Gerrard. He's got away. He's having a shot! It's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. There's
the shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Duke is flagged offside. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. And he was quick to react. Beckham. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did
3
he?
minutes at a time.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, Red, nice interception. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Mbappe.
Tries a shot!
And that will be it. South Africa really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe picking up the
Hello,
Man of the
everybody,
Match
and
award,
this is a
and
quick
no
reminder to
surprise
let you
there.
know that you'll be able to catch today's match.
So, Jim, how do you
broadcast
reflect
live
on
your
what we've
Trust
seen?
FM
I think we
station.
just saw a team winning
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days. He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Casemiro. And he's intervened well there. Now, can they get him away? And this is Raul. Oh, that's fabulous. Great, and a chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bebeto. Nicely spread. Messi. Cafu. He's shifting through the gears here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, Red, nice interception. Tries chance, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that is well cleared. The ball's gone astray. Cross to the back post. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And this is Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eze running with the ball. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, now he can run away with it. And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Neymar chasing after it. Raul. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! They've scored! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Number 20, Neymar!
South Africa are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Raul. Bebeto. Distributed tidily. Chance here to counter. Bebeto. And they've been given a corner. South Africa with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Raul is there, and he can get that clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. Applies the finish! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
South Africa are now luxuriating. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So could they be onto something here? It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Raul. Oh, what has happened here? He is through here. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Bebeto, now the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That looks a cracking ball. Eze. It is a corner, good chance. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Eintracht Frankfurt have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
South Africa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 3 minutes added
Well, he
time.
certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu looking to add to his goal. He's got away. Delivers with whip. Raya deals with that nice and simple. Not the most convincing of passes. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield
Just a quick
and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
South Africa claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. We're on the move again. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Eze. Oh, that's a key interception. Spread to the right. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
South Africa visibly comfortable, now up by 3. That is a great pick out. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Look at the space here. Raul.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi wants to run onto this. Silvestre.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Bebeto. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Impressive jump! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's got the beating of his man. And he shot at goal! And he's stuck it away! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nuno Mendes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Casemiro. Bebeto. Bebeto running with intent. Raul. Now it's Raul. Eintracht Frankfurt can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Just the keeper in his way. It's Figo! And that's a sharp finish. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He has a look out. Bebeto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Eintracht Frankfurt really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So, third corner of the game. Roberto Baggio! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Casemiro. Nuno Mendes. And it's Messi. Now it's Figo. And played right into his path. Shoots! And a neat finish! Eintracht Frankfurt are back in business. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 17.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Coming on the field.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nice looking ball.
And the shot!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Messi. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Figo. Can he get it through?
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Deep into stoppage time. Messi receives it in a wide position. Lovely feet.
Can he finish? Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. South Africa have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
South Africa really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.